Good evening and welcome to the national championship game between the Detroit Majesty of the Big North Conference and your South Louisiana Saints representing the National Athletic Conference, and we got a great one in store for you guys. So make sure you go ahead, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you got to be brand new as well. As we'll go ahead and get things going here. Run to the left-hand side to Matt Looney. And how about this to start a national championship game? Matt Looney down the sideline. Touchdown. South Louisiana. And the Saints are going to hop on the board first. The number one team in the entire country is going to go ahead and strike first, as we put the Detroit Majesty on their heels real quick now, as Maury will take the direct snap and get a gain of 6. We can't take them for granted now. They do have a better roster on paper, but we can't play scared. We can't play intimidated. As now, third and short coming up here. Maury gonna go ahead, hand it out to Bauer. What a name for a running back as well. He ends up picking up that first down on top of it, as Detroit is getting a nice little steady drive going here and there. Second drive of the game is Mara. He's going to throw across the body. Almost froze an interception. Could have been dangerous. Andre Royal was a beast in that last game. Almost got that interception there. But either way, it will be 3rd and 6 as they go 5 wide here. Mara going to try to pick up the first down on the ground, but our defense was ready for it. Chuck Scott, one of our defensive linemen, making sure that it becomes 4th down. They punt the ball back over to us. And now it's time for our offense to go ahead and go to work. Matt Looney. How about the stuff that Matt Looney has been doing over the course of this entire season? As now it looks like they're going to load the box on us here. So time to go ahead and try to throw over the top. Going to throw over to Ben Blue to pick up tight end. Oh my goodness. If he caught that, that was a touchdown. We had a touchdown and we dropped it. That hurts my soul, as we throw another incompletion as well. So 3rd and long coming up for us here. They're making us work for it a little bit, as we will go 5 wide on this 3rd and 10, as Anderson facing a ton of pressure. He's going to go ahead, throw it down to Jartavius Ferguson, who does hang on and make the catch. First down, Saints. Is now 1st and 10 coming of us here. We're going back to that ground game, going to Anderson. Anderson down the side, going to go ahead, trying to run towards the end zone. No! Brought down at the 2-yard line. And it's going to be a goal line situation. We try to throw it down the left-hand side. It does end up being an incompletion, but it does end up being decision time here. 3rd and goal coming up. Going to try to run it right up the gut with Damian Anderson. As he takes the snap, going to go ahead. He finds the space and he finds the end zone untouched. And it's going to be a touchdown for the Saints. So we will improve this lead, make it 14-0 now. As Detroit has the ball back in their hands, they get it back to Bauer. Down the right-hand side, he manages to pick up a first down downfield. There's now another 1st and 10 coming up. We'll see if they go back to Bauer. And no, it's going to be a passing attempt by Mora. He's facing some pressure. No, it gets lit up like a Christmas tree. That's Carlos Blunt. Now went in there and blew that play up, and is going to force a 3rd and long. Is now Mora going to be forced to throw the football now. 3rd and 16, dropping back. Going to try to throw it deep downfield. No, he's going to try to run for it, and he's actually going to pick up the first down. So 20+ yards given up on the scramble. As it will probably take us to the end of this first quarter, as Bauer going to go ahead, run up the middle, and pick up a gain of 9. So Bauer getting some good field position to work with, as that does already end the first quarter. We got that 14-0 lead, but Detroit is driving. So let's go, baby. Second quarter now officially underway We'll see if they go to Jordan Bauer again. As Mora dropping back, looking for a receiver. Actually going to run for it once again. It ends up being yet another first down. So another set of chains for the Detroit Majesty. As Mora set to drop back. He's looking downfield. Going to go ahead, run it once more down the sideline, and is brought down across the 25-yard line. Here come the Majesty as they look to get their first points of this ball game. Mora throwing again. This time finding a receiver, but can't get it in there in time. Deflected away by Andre Roel, as it does make it 2nd and 10. Mora dropping back once more, looking for the slant pattern, and what a dot over to Sutton. That was an incredibly tight hole. I have no idea how he got it through our defense, but it does make it 1st and goal. As Mora looking to drop back, facing the pressure, but gets the ball out. It is incomplete, though. We'll see if they'll try to throw it again, as looks like they're trying to set up some kind of pass play, and they do with Mora. Mora ends up getting lit up like a Christmas tree, though, and this time it's Eddie Curry who gets in there, gets the sack. It's going to be a loss of 4 because of it. So a little bit more space for our defense to go ahead and work with here. Mora in the shotgun, making adjustments. Is now Mora dropping back, facing pressure, and it is going to be another sack that will make it to where Detroit will have to settle for a field goal. So nice little stand here by our defense. Detroit will get up on the board, but it will only pick up 3 points in the process. But we still got a pretty good lead on our hands, though. We do have a 14-3 lead, as Anderson will get it out to the right-hand side where Matt Looney is. Matt Looney will end up picking up that first down. As now, 1st and 10 coming up. Anderson going to go out to the left-hand side, looking to get some space to work with, looking downfield. Anderson almost gets by the final defender, but still a really big gain for us. We're now in Detroit Majesty territory. As we'll throw on a couple plays later. Anderson scrambling to the right, looking downfield, looking for the big play, but it's nearly intercepted in the process. Not a great decision, as we wanted to chuck it deep. And now a 3rd down going to come up for us in the process. Is now 3rd and 6, facing pressure, got to get it out quick. To the left-hand side, we found Jake Michaels, who does the rest of the work. Oh, if he made it through that last defender. That was going to be 6, but it's still a great catch by Jake Michaels to get that first down for us, and a lot more, obviously. As we're now back in the red zone, where we have seen a tremendous amount of success here during our deep playoff run. As now 3rd and 2. Going to try to run for the first down with Anderson. Anderson will get lit up like a Christmas tree, but he will end up picking up that first down here. And so, goal line situation for us. Going to try to run it one more time. Damian Anderson, who finds the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. And it's going to be another lead for us here. 21-3 is going to be your score at the half. We're looking really good so far. We even get the ball to start the second half. Let's see if we can make the most of that opportunity when we get the ball back. So let's go, baby. Second half now underway. Things are looking really good for our offense. Everybody playing extremely well right now. Let's see if we can finish it off and claim this national championship for the South Louisiana faithful. As Tyler Tucker is set to go ahead and return it. Gets it by the kicker. It's going to be a foot race down the sideline. Will be forced out of bounds, though. But still a really good gain for us. Gets us to about the 37-yard line. Let's see if we can make something shake here, though. Anderson looking around, trying to move the ball around. Going to try to throw it downfield, but it's intercepted off the deflection. So even though we had that good old-fashioned kick return, we don't get anything with it. We fumble the bag. And so it will remain 21-3. We do at least get a 3 and out on our next possession. So Detroit couldn't do anything with the turnover either, but does definitely feel like a lost opportunity as we will set up an audible. Anderson, he's got a man open downfield, but he overshoots him. If we were able to connect there, that was 6 points. There was nobody around him whatsoever. And of course, we miss out on that. So now, 2nd and 10. Got to throw it again, and this time, throwing under pressure. Willie Robinson able to make the catch for his quarterback, who was thrown. A gain of 25 here. Is now Anderson going to the left-hand side, going out to Matt Looney, and Matt Looney will end up picking up a gain of 6 there on the play. Is now Matt Looney again under center. He's going to toss it out to the right-hand side for Matt Looney. Is Matt Looney going to make some guys miss and gets himself yet another first down in the process. Gets across the 31-yard line. Is now 2nd and 13 coming. Anderson dropping back, looking around. He's got some space to work with. He's going to try to run for the first down. He is going to do just that. There is a penalty on the ground, though. They're going to call it on Adam Tabana, one of our offensive linemen. So now it's 2nd and 23. A lot of space that we got to work with, but we got a man open downfield. Can we get it to him? No. So an incompletion for us there as well. And it's going to be 3rd and 23. Just going to try to chuck it deep, do a little 4 verts action. As we do have somebody open downfield. Can we get it to him? Davis Smalls comes back for it, though. And Davis Smalls is going to find the end zone, baby. Let's go, man. 3rd and 23. How about that for making a play for your quarterback? Let's go, baby. First down or another touchdown for the Saints. And we are going to go up 28-3 here midway through this 3rd quarter. But we'll see if Mara can pull a New England Patriots as they try to come back from a 28-3 deficit. As they do have some decent field position to work with on their 33-yard line. As Mara dropping back, looking around, got some space to work with. Mara gonna throw to left-hand side, gets it out to Siveran, and Siveran getting that first down and a whole lot more. They are in South Louisiana territory. We'll see if they can sustain this drive, though, as they'll hand it off to Bauer. Bauer, he fumbles the football, though, and it's going to land in the hands of the Saints. That's Carl Johnson getting that fumble recovery for us here, man. And we get this football back once again. Another drive that we get to work with, trying to make things shake with Matt Looney. Well, they didn't load up the box. They only put like 6 guys in the box. We made them pay for it, though. And it's going to be yet another first down as Anderson will drop back. He's looking around. Going to try to throw it out to the perimeter. Looking for his receiver, but it is going to be incomplete, though. Even with this big lead, we don't want to be too one-dimensional. But I do want to try a couple of new plays. You know, I don't really run these plays often, so we'll see what we can get going here. We're going to actually try to throw it downfield. We find Willie Robertson on the run, who does get across the 10-yard line. And it will lead to yet another 1st and goal opportunity. It's now 1st and goal. Anderson dropping back. Going to throw over the middle. Going to find Nate Ross in the end zone. Touchdown, South Louisiana. And the Saints taking that nice little lead once again. Makes it 35-3. So a 32-point lead for us here, man. And listen, if Detroit does not score on this drive, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves out of there. Get a little experience for the backups and, you know, get to that main screen to the point where we enjoy what will most likely be a national championship for us, unless we absolutely just collapse here in this last quarter. Essentially, there's really only 1 quarter of football left in my eyes. But Detroit's not giving up, man. They haven't pulled their starters yet. They are going to keep fighting through this. And it does lead to a 1st and goal. Not 1st and goal, 1st and 10. Mora going to find a receiver downfield. And, of course, Detroit will end up getting their very first touchdown of the game. It's still going to be a 26-point deficit. I wonder if they will try to go for that 2-point conversion, simply because, you know, if they do end up getting this 2-point conversion, it would just make it a 24-point game. They do end up doing just that. Is Mora, we're going to run it into the end zone, but 2-point conversion is going to be no good. So even though Detroit does manage to score a touchdown, it will still end up being a 4-possession game. So it does leave our offense back on the field. We'll give our offense another drive. Why not? You know, nothing to lose here. Don't have to worry about injuries like that because, I mean, season's over after this game no matter what. As we do got some guys open, good, trying to throw it for Davy Smalls, but defensive back does a fantastic job of deflecting that football away at the very last second. But we will try to throw it again on a 2nd and 10. This time facing pressure from both sides. Got to get rid of it as it's thrown. Willie Robinson got some space and gets to about the 45-yard line. There is a penalty, though. And they're going to make it roughing the passer. So that is tacked on with the 15-yard penalty that we got as well. So that's pretty cool. I love to see that. So we get a 2nd down here. So we're now officially in the 4th quarter. You know, 35-9 lead. You love to see it. And at this point, trying to run a little bit of clock off. You know, we got this game under control pretty well. You know, just got to make sure we don't pull an Atlanta Falcons. We don't collapse here. That's all I'm asking from our guys, which I know we're capable of handling. And how about this? Nice blocking by Matt Looney, who does help Damian Anderson get into the end zone. It's another touchdown for your South Louisiana Saints. And that does end up meaning that your South Louisiana Saints are going to be national champions. They do end up defeating the Detroit Majesty by a final score of 49-12. And it was a great game all around. Detroit, gotta give them credit. They played hard, but it was just our year, man. We were not really challenged the entire season, and even in these playoff games, we really showed out and really proved ourselves. It feels good to get that national championship. Going from a lowly American team, or not American, a National Athletic Conference team to national champions in 2 seasons. What a journey it has been. What an ascension for our program in such a short period of time. So we end up doing it, man. We end up winning the national championship in only our 2nd season of existence. Feels really good to go ahead, get that job done. I think the next episode will be the final episode. It's been a fun series, but the games have been pretty easy for me overall. So what I do plan on doing last episode, we're going to do about a 3-year sim per se, as we go about seeing how our custom recruits turn out, how the South Louisiana football team does in simulation. So that will be a fun one to watch together. We'll go ahead and watch maybe some conference and bowl games if South Louisiana is able to accomplish that. So should be a good last episode of this series. And if you enjoyed it overall, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you have to be brand new to the channel. This is John J. Gaming on the mic signing off, but I'm hoping you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.